So yesterday I did a video about Russell Westbrook wearing a kilt, not wearing a dress. And in my comments, a lot of people, mainly men, was like, that's not a kilt, that's a skirt. You should know what a kilt is. You should do your research. And I did some research because I'm not that kind of person that I don't like to admit that I'm wrong and stuff. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is, homie. So Russell Westbrook was wearing more of a skirt than a kilt. Now, a kilt can be as long as a skirt, but kilts have designs on them, and Russell had on a skirt. So I was wrong. I did my research. I was wrong. The man he didn't have on a dress. He had on a skirt. Either way, what he had on really didn't affect me. But I made this video to admit, first, I was wrong. That was a skirt. That wasn't a kilt. Secondly, I didn't know so many men were expert about kilts versus dresses versus skirts, because a lot of y'all was just like going off of him for wearing a dress. And then when I called the dress a kilt, y'all got offended because y'all was like, that's not a kilt, that's a skirt. Know the difference between a skirt and a kilt. And for a lot of men out there, because that's who mainly was like in my inbox being angry and macho and we'll fight you in real life, Josh, I'll knock one of y'all ass out. But what I'm saying is, y'all knew the science of a skirt versus a dress versus a kilt. And for a person that's not interested in wearing one or buying one for themselves, or they not having any daughters, y'all really broke down what a dress versus a skirt versus a kilt was. And I just wanted to make this point. Doesn't it feel good to know stuff? Doesn't it feel good to, when you get into something and you passionate about something, then you stop speaking and just being angry and just saying a bunch of bull, garbage, whatever, and you take your breath and you go and you research and you learn something, then you bring back correct information that contributes positively to a conversation instead of just saying a whole bunch of troll-like, angry-like stuff. Hold up. I will knock one of y'all ass out in real life. Like, don't let this loud, high-pitched comedic, I will knock one of y'all ass out in real life. But I just had to remind y'all that. What I'm trying to say is, doesn't it feel good to know more instead of just spewing stuff? Because what I like to do is learn before I speak. And in the case of this, I was almost positive that was a kilt. But I didn't do my research in regards to patterns and length and cultural, historical facts about it. And I was able to come back to the internet and say, you know what, Josh Pray, I was wrong. That was a skirt. That wasn't a kilt. Again, it don't bother me that what he wore is what he wore. That ain't none of my business. I ain't into talking fashion. I ain't finna talk about no Met Gala or nothing like that. I'm just saying, I'm proud of y'all for researching it and bringing correct information back to the conversation. If I didn't say it before in the conversation, I was wrong. That is a skirt. That is not a kilt, but it is not a dress, is what I'm trying to say. And if y'all didn't hear me repeat it 6 or 7 times to the dudes that think it's, I will knock one of y'all ass out in real, in person. Like, Josh Pray is bigger in person than he appears on this camera. I ain't no trigger. I will knock one of y'all ass out. Okay, back to comedy.